Patrick Mahomes is in the red zone of history, one win away from doing something no QB, not even Tom Brady, accomplished. The 3 straight Super Bowl wins, never been done. Julian Edelman won 3 Super Bowls with TB12. He's Patriots legend, podcast host, and Fox Sports analyst, joining us now with his news on an Angel Soft Super Bowl commercial and a potty-tunity, which we'll discuss in just a moment. Julian, good to have you, my friend. Mahomes 29, 5th Super Bowl in 6 years. Stephen A. Smith says a win would cement his legacy as the GOAT. What do you think about that, and what will it take for him to eclipse Tommy?
If he wins one more, he's going to be put in that conversation a lot, and it's deservingly so, because it's never been done to go back to back to back, three-peat it in a salary cap era. I mean, it's pretty mind-boggling. The only difference is the longevity. Will he be able to have the longevity and continue to have the career that Tom had? I mean, if you look at Tom's career, he had 3 careers pretty much. He had, his 20s, 30s, and 40s, all Hall of Fame careers. But you can't say anything to what Patrick Mahomes is doing right now. This is pretty remarkable to be able to do it with different teams, evolving himself, changing his style. I mean, that's what you have to do to be a continual champion, and that's what he is.
Yeah, it is incredible to break down Brady's career. I covered the Pats for a number of years, 3 consecutive Hall of Fame segments, if you will. Many say Andy Reid is getting close to Bill Belichick's legacy as well. He's your former coach. He now takes over at North Carolina University, though. How do you expect Bill to adapt to the college game, putting up with NIL, which is essentially free agent every single year? How might that 24-year-old girlfriend help the 72-year-old relate to the kids?
I think this is the perfect time for him to get in this situation with how the college landscape is. It's pretty much pro football now. You look at it, like you said, the NIL is free agency. The draft is high school kids. And these guys are all now, flip-flopping each year, trying to get themselves the best possible opportunities to get in the National Football League. And what's a better way to do that than to go play for, Bill Belichick, who's going to instill, the professional routine, the professional schedule, the professional scheme and schematics. I think this is, if any time to go to college for a pro coach, this is probably the time you would do it. I think he's going to do well.
Be interesting how the Patriot way translates to the college kids these days. Social media, and I'm sure it's the same for you, right now in all its glory with Chiefs conspiracy theories. If I scroll down my feed, they're everywhere. And, they're starting to make sense. The Josh Allen first down looks pretty clear. The Xavier Worthy catch clearly hit the ground. Every close call seemingly goes KC's way. What do you make of all the noise here?
I think that's BS. The tush push that they didn't get on that third down, they ran that 4 times and got stuffed a bunch doing it. So that's dumb. The Xavier Worthy catch, he had possession of the ball. If you look in the rule book, the ball can touch the ground if you have full possession. So that's a Archie bunk. And like that whole narrative is bull, because we used to hear the same thing. It's whenever you're on top, people are always trying to bring you down. Everyone who's got a problem with it, that's talking about it in the league, you need to shut up and go beat them to say anything. And don't say the refs are going to help you. There was a bunch of turnovers. There's a bunch of sloppy football. And it's usually the team that makes the least amount of mistakes is the team that wins. And Kansas City continues to prove that.
Yeah, I thought some really bad play calls by Joe Brady, in particular that awkward off to the left push that just wasn't going to work. Dave Portnoy says the refs should be in jail and that he's going to stop watching football to teach the commissioner a lesson. You buying that?
Absolutely not. I know Portnoy. I love his rants. They're very entertaining, but that man loves football. It can't take him away.
Not a chance. Also, the issue of Patrick Mahomes, who the league is clearly going out of its way to protect. 6 roughing the passer calls have gone his way in 9 playoff games, 0 the other way. Was Tom Brady given the same treatment? Does it bother you as a fan?
Yeah, Tom probably at the later part of his career, he did get a little more of that treatment. But as a football player and as a coaching staff, if you know you're playing the face of the organ or the face of the league, you probably, if it's close, don't do it. Like that's where the game's gone. I'm sure that each of these teams do a scouting report on all these referees, just like we used to do, and you analyze the game at the very beginning. And as long as the referees are consistent through the whole game, if they call it tight at the beginning, you call it tight the whole game. If you call it hard, you don't call it tight. You don't call it tight. That's on the player. So. Yeah, you can say that Patrick Mahomes and the sideline antics, this that. You can say that, but it's in the rules. You got to abide by it. If it's close, don't do it.
One of my favorite memes had Mahomes embracing refs set to Taylor Swift's Love Story, which I'm told is your favorite Swift song, and you are a self-described Swiftie. What's the one song, though, that when you were at Gillette, oh, that's the bracelet. Well done. What's the one song that you like screamed out like a 13-year-old girl at the show at Gillette Stadium?
Wait, which Taylor Swift song?
Yes.
I love Love Story. That's one of my favorite because it brings back so many memories back in college when I would listen to it. I'm a love story, baby, just say yes. I might get some Angel Soft to start crying on this one to get that tear up.
That's well done, man. I think Out of the Woods would be the one. I didn't get to go, but I'm a big fan of that one. All right, now to this aforementioned once-in-a-game time potty tunity with Angel Soft.
The big game is coming, and there's no good time to use the bathroom. So we're giving you a potty tunity, turning our commercial into a bathroom break. So you don't have to choose between missing the action or the ads. See you right before halftime.
Tell me what you think of the ad. What makes it different than any other Super Bowl ad out there? And what do you think your acting chops?
Well, I'm not in the commercial because the commercial is literally designed for you to be able to go use the restroom while the commercial is on. That is called a guardian angel. And yeah, so it's just an opportunity. So we all know everyone loves to watch all the ads during the Super Bowl, watch all the game, and there's usually limited time to go to the bathroom. And Angel Soft's taking care of that by giving you 30 seconds to go use that restroom and use that beautiful Angel Soft tissue paper when you need it.
So the idea is for us not to watch the ad.
You see the ad, you go to the restroom.
Is 30 seconds enough?
I mean, you better wrap it up. You better go. I mean, have you seen, we did some social on it. I did it right before the NFC Championship, got through, bing, bang, boom, and made it. So, yeah, it'll be enough if you make it enough.
Yeah, hopefully you're not drinking beer prior. Saw your moves on the Carissa Thompson ad, Back to the Couch. Very, very nice.
That wasn't an ad. That was real.
Oh, that was actual real game
That's
footage.
actual footage.
It looked legit. Next time, come down here to the stock exchange. Do you have any stock picks, any stocks you like to follow, any best investment you've ever made?
Yeah, my best investment was I put $7 million today into NVIDIA.
Well done. So you've been watching the DeepSeek story.
Oh, is that Chinese company?
It is.
Oh, man.
You saw the wipeout of $600 billion yesterday, apparently.
Was it 600? I thought you're supposed to buy at the dip.
Well,
you're supposed to sell when they're low or high, and you buy when they're low. That's my advice to everyone. Warren Buffett, invest in things you know.
It's up 2% today, so you actually made money if you bought it today. Hopefully you didn't buy it Monday morning. Last question.
That's what I meant. I did Monday morning.
Chiefs a 1.5-point dog to the favorite, to the Eagles. You said prior that Philly could run their way into the Super Bowl, that they couldn't run their way to a Super Bowl win. Who you got and why?
It's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes. I did 3 years ago when these two played in the Super Bowl, and that, along with my NVIDIA picks of the stock on Monday, will be the reason why my daughter doesn't go to college now, because I lost so much money. Do not bet against Patrick Mahomes. Saquon Barkley, though, he's an X factor. If they can get that run game going and control the game, that'll give them the best opportunity, because then you get A.J. Brown on the outside. Devontae Smith will sneak behind you. Vic Fangio's not going to let any big plays come up on the defense side of the ball. So they're going to have to play a perfect game. If you don't, the Chiefs will just stick around and they'll beat you in situational football. And I think that's probably how it's going to go.
You're not one to straddle the fence. Clearly, you're taking the Chiefs here if you had to bet on this game.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Okay, that's what I thought I was hearing. Unfortunately, I think I have to agree. Julian Edelman, a 3-time Super Bowl champ, Super Bowl MVP, Fox Sports analyst, podcast host. Check out all that in this awesome potty-tunity from the friends at AngelSoft. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you.
Good to see you guys. I'm coming down there next time.
Right here, we got a seat for you, buddy.